Hi, my name's Amanda Felice.
So after more than 24 hours on 3 separate buses, I was finally in Russia, the jump-off point for my 7-day Trans-Siberian Railway adventure, the whole focal point of my trip. But before that came a whole slew of craziness and interesting times in St. Petersburg and in Moscow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this rather lengthy vlog.
Oh my god, it's so pretty! I'm in the Church of Spilled Blood. Church of the Savior of Spilled Blood. I have this audio guide thing I paid for just so that I can understand the history of the place as well. So on the walls you can see all these mosaic paintings. I think it's from the Old Testament mainly, and then there's some of the New Testament as well, because this is a church dedicated to the resurrection of Jesus Christ. I'm not 100% sure whether this is a Catholic church or an Orthodox church. I think it used to be one or the other, and now it's a museum. Wow, so okay, the mosaic paintings on this wall are beautiful. So you can see over there, that one is Jesus walking on water. And I think the top one in the dome up there is 5 loaves and 2 fishes. On the exterior of the church, there are I guess artworks that are dedicated to Tsar Alexander II. So for example, this nativity here, behind it on the exterior of the wall is supposed to correspond with something to do with the birth of Tsar. It's so cool and so interesting. So hello friends. Okay, so I went to post on Couchsurfing to ask to hang out, and there's this Singaporean guy who's here, and he was like, okay, let's go like grab some food, maybe like a beer or 2. So I'm just gonna meet him right now. Yeah, I don't really know how this will go, but yeah, I'll let you guys know if I need an escape plan. The only way I think I can recognize him is A, he's Singaporean, and B, he says he's adopted a stray kitten. So I guess I'm looking for a guy with a kitten. Oh, your eyes are so pretty. I'm super hungry, and I was walking to the bus stop and then I saw a Burger King sign and I had to eat it. So here we are. Okay, I think mine is done. Got it. Starving. Burrito! Can you see her? Oh, you're so cute! You are a sweet little girl. We have the same color hair. Look at that. We have the same hair. Oh, he's so cute. Burrito! You made a new friend? Look, Burrito loves her so much. Another day, another museum. It's becoming a thing, I think, on my vlog. So basically it's me in some kind of museum. This is probably the most beautiful one. This is the Winter Palace in St. Petersburg. So the Winter Palace houses the State Hermitage Museum, and what can I say? It's absolutely beautiful. Again, I got myself an audio guide. This one's hella expensive though. In total, I paid 1,200 rubles, which is more than like $20–30 Singapore dollars. But I think it's worth it because this place is huge and I've always wanted to see it. So the first place that we're standing on is amazing. It's the big grand staircase. Absolutely stunning. I'm gonna trudge on with my tour and hopefully I don't stop to keep talking so much to the camera. This is actually, I guess, like the gallery part of the Winter Palace. I think, according to the audio guide, a lot of the paintings and artwork here are part of like the Empress collection, or at least she wanted to keep these inside the Winter Palace. And yeah, a lot of them are really, really beautiful, done in the Rococo style by a lot of the French artists, famous French artists. I'll show you a few of my favorite ones in a bit. The detail of this is so beautiful, and then there are these three over here. You can't really see them because of the reflection, but absolutely stunning. One more over there. This one is beautiful. Wow. So okay, I didn't exactly finish the entire palace, but it's 9 PM now and they're closing. So I gotta go, but it's really worth the money coming here. It's not cheap paying for the entrance ticket and the audio guide, but it's exactly what I would imagine a palace to be. It's incredibly grand, super luxurious, extravagant, just amazingly beautiful and huge. It's just crazy big. It's endless. Like you can just keep walking and walking and it'll never end. Anyway, I probably should go. It's pretty late. I'm just gonna be chilling here for a bit. I had to stop somewhere to grab some food. I'm not even that hungry, but I smelled the corn along the way and I smelled it. I was like, I have to eat this. Tomorrow is the third place match, so I'm super excited because I'm gonna be at the Fan Fest. I'm super excited! So okay, yeah, anyway, goodbye. This street is called Nevsky Prospect. It's like one of the most famous streets in St. Petersburg. And I live right next to it, so I've been walking through it every day, but it's really beautiful. This entire street is the Fan Fest street. I actually walked on this street the first day that I came here, and it's so funny because I didn't even know that the Fan Fest was here. I just walked aimlessly. A, I didn't have internet, so I couldn't really direct myself, and B, I just didn't really know what to do anyway on the first day because this was before I could check in, and I just dumped my bags and I was really tired, hadn't slept much. When I was walking on the 2 days ago, there was a lot of like vendors and everything, but not a lot of people. But today it's super crowded and I think it's gonna be so fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we find World Cup official mascot, Zamiwaka! It's England.
огромное количество имеется штрафных, угловых, пенальти. Бельгийцев Англии. Это Назар и Харри Кейн, капитаны команд.
Обработка мяча подвела, потому что обычно Ромео такие шансы использует.
Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on! I'm just sitting on the floor now. My legs got so tired. And now my neck is tired. So nice. So nice. Okay, so it's over. I don't know why, I just got really tired and I sat down and then I almost fell asleep for a second. Anyway, I'm gonna head out of the fan fest right now. Go find some food. I think there's gonna be entertainment continuing on in the fan fest, but I'm way too tired, honestly. I wanna go get food and then I need to just chill in the hostel before going to the train station to catch my train. Yeah, and I wanna go back and charge my phone. Oh, it's so noisy. I don't know how authentic like Russian food is it, but I don't hate it. Not the best, but I find it.
God, please make your power to Tsar become healthy. I don't like the Russian lady. The point is not of being beautiful, you know, the point of being a good wife, good mother, you know. I need that at first when I'm looking for a woman for my life. But I didn't ask her what's her name.
Hi, good afternoon. So it's my second official day in Moscow. What happened was yesterday I was at the finals for the World Cup with the Fan Fest. For those of y'all who don't know, or if I didn't mention earlier, the Fan Fest is basically just this big area where they screen the live match, and so it's open to anybody to enter, whether or not you have the fan ID or a ticket or not. So I think it caters mainly to like the Russian citizens, so it allows them to, you know, enjoy in the atmosphere and the match and everything without having to buy the ticket because it can be very expensive. Anyway, so I don't have a match ticket. I didn't have a match ticket, but I had a fan ID. But I went for the Fan Fest in St. Petersburg that I vlogged as well, and I went to the one here in Moscow for the finals. So I vlogged a few clips on my iPhone. So I'm currently on the metro heading towards the Fan Fest, and oh my god, there's so many people and I'm actually really scared because I think it's gonna be really crowded. But also, I'm really excited. Dude, the crowd here is crazy. So okay, I just landed from the station, the metro station, on the way to the Fan Fest, and I regret not coming like 2 hours earlier. Right now it's already 5, the match starts at 6 o'clock. This place is packed. You have to see. Like, oh my god. I have no idea what's going on. I feel like people are moving somewhere else. Like the guy keeps saying like, oh, school or something, and I don't know. A lot of shit happened. Let me tell you. Because I took the overnight train from St. Petersburg to get to Moscow, and that took 12 hours. I reached Moscow maybe like almost 1 p.m. By the time I got to my hostel and everything was like 2. By the time I got ready and showered and whoa, settled down all my stuff and everything, it was already like 4. Which I thought was okay because the match started at 6, so I thought I would have time, you know, to reach there and still go into the Fan Fest, but boy was I wrong. I didn't realize that my hostel was really far from the Fan Fest. The metro ride was like 40 minutes, but the walk from the metro to the Fan Fest was another at least 30 minutes. And there was so many people, fucking crowded, all trying to squeeze into the Fan Fest. So I was just following the crowd to the Fan Fest area, and then when we reached like we were halfway of the walking, and then basically we were all stopped there, and the police and the Securitas just said that it's overcrowded in the Fan Fest and so they have to close it, which was just like incredibly stupid because it was another maybe like 20 more minutes before the match started, and then there's a whole horde of people outside there just wanting to get in, but we can't. And then where can we go from there because we're all stuck there? Do we U-turn and go back, you know? And what do we do? So in a whole series of events, I was just following at the whole crowd, and suddenly some people started running. It is absolutely crazy. So if you can see right there, that's where everyone's kind of jumping off, and I freaking jumped on the roof right now because basically they closed the fan zone. They closed the fan zone because it's overcrowded, and then we're just trying to sneak in right now, and I don't even know where the fuck we're going. I'm just following everybody, and it's so funny, but also very dangerous. I'm very scared for my life. I ended up jumping off the rooftop to go into some secret road at the back, and then walked for another almost like 2 km to get to the other entrance of the Fan Fest. And when we reached there, that one was closed too, but then we were just all out there, was waiting and waiting. Update, we're still trying to get in. It's a bit closer though, we're now nearing the security. We finally made it to the security! Alan Zhang. Just now when we snuck in, then I made friends with him. So then we've been together for like more than half an hour just trying to get our way inside. But we finally made it to the security. Allez France! Allez France! I missed the entire first half. By the time I got inside, I just made it during like the halftime, which was fine. I just missed 3 goals, but I caught the remaining 3 goals. Finally inside, we're gonna get a beer first, but oh my god, we missed so much. Score right now is 2-1. We missed 2. But it's okay, I'm glad we're That was a really good match, like really worthy of finals. At least I made it for like the second half at least. Oh, and then it rained like crazy. I got completely drenched in the rain. Super fun though. Honestly, like I couldn't really care if it was raining. It's just that it got a bit cold and I wasn't really dressed properly. Really very fun, once in a lifetime experience. Anyway, I'm gonna go into the metro now. Okay, so I'm inside the St. Basil's Cathedral right now, and immediately you can kind of tell that there's like a big difference between this cathedral and the Church of Savior's Spilled Blood in St. Petersburg.
Don't you know these days here, they feel much longer. Don't know if I've got strength to push much further, but it feels so nice here.
Morning! It's finally an early morning. Today is the first time in a while that I woken up super early. Like I woke up at 6 AM. Packed all my stuff, got ready. Right now I'm finally gonna go and collect my Trans-Siberian tickets. I really hope I don't screw this one up, because if I don't get these tickets, that's $1,000. And my train is supposed to be tonight, so crossing fingers that I get it. Yay! I got it! This is my Trans-Siberian train ticket. It was a mission finding this office, but I made it.
Before I was a bum, like life's almost over. But it feels so nice here. Baby, pull me closer.
So I'm currently on the metro tour. It's going to be very different from all the other walking tours right now because this is like all done underground metro. So I'm excited.
These days, I'm walking through these days.
Hi guys, so guess what? Basically my entire cabin is just me. This entire cabin for 4 people. For now, I'm the only person inside. Hey, I'm not complaining, man. Like, I'm gonna lock this damn door, make sure nobody's coming to my room. So I'm gonna get this privacy all to myself. But well, here's to the start of Amanda's 7-day Trans-Siberian journey. Woo!